But there is a detail on this fight and this finish that I don't think I've seen anyone else mention yet. Initially though, look at the difference in the footwork, the bounce from Prates, and this is a very flat-footed step and slide style. He's actually just going to look at the ground before he sends this hand up here as well. And again, on the lead side of this left hand, Leon could just cover with his own lead side, right? Right here though, you see him for the first time off this teep kick, land and stay in orthodox. Leon is the first one who switches here though, and it leads, in my opinion, to the end of the fight. And right here as well, we're going to see Leon drift once more into orthodox. He wastes literally no time. He does what you want to do against an orthodox fighter 101. Puts the right foot on the outside, huge step because of these long legs. The back right's trying to cover, but the left just goes straight down the pipe, and it takes Leon out, man. There we go, straight down the pipe. And that's it. Leon, in orthodox, gets caught. All right, welcome back to another episode of The Breakdown. UFC 322 just happened. It was epic. There were a bunch of finishes, and I'm going to explain to you how they happened. A lot of these guys delivered big performances, and we're going to take a look at some of the evolution of these fighters as well, because they're all getting better. Let's start with Morales, Brady. Interesting matchup stylistically. First thing you can notice immediately in this fight is how well Morales kept this distance. He kept the space between them so big. Early on, you know, a lot of level changes from Brady, and some of the good stuff he was doing, double jabbing to find his way inside with these leg kicks. But the problem is Morales, every time this level change came for a takedown setup, he sent out this jab, this super long jab. It just kept Brady way on the outside anytime he thought about changing that level to get to the hips. It's also coming up as well. It's not from the shoulder, the hands start here, so it's even harder to try and level change under. Every time he lowered his level, the jab came out to meet him, and that caused tons of problems for Brady. These jabs were non-stop, and look at the distance that he can cover with this jab. And the jab goes from sort of a weapon to a bit of a frame here. As this jab comes out and they meet, he'll keep it planted to guide the right hand over the top. And the reason this lands is because Brady is committing to this left hook to counter on the inside, and he does that quite a lot. The accuracy and the continuation of these shots is huge, the extension of the reach, but he keeps everything, and he's also here framing one more time. Very Rumble Johnson like. He used to frame against guys and just chuck the backhand until we end up in these clinch positions, but again, the space with this frame is so big the whole time. Morales doesn't let him anywhere near his hips, even touches down, and even tries to fire over the top on the exit. As the shot comes in, he's going to peel it down and try again to counter hook. Just clips the temple, but the looping right hand doesn't land this time, but it is that counter hook that gets Brady in trouble. Long left, tries to counter hook again, just inches away. Thing about Morales as well, his hands are down here. The jab isn't up here, it's down here, man. His hands across, it's coming up like this, up the middle. Yes, your hands are lower, you can't cover, but when I've got the distance management and I can stay away from you, I can even do this, push my hips back, put my chin out there, so it looks like I'm in range and I'm not, and then these shots come up the middle. This whole guile here from Morales is another reason he's super dangerous. The shot comes up from here, you know, Brady doesn't have a chance. It goes under that counting left hook as well, underneath it. Again, hands super low, up the middle, tags Brady, looking for his entries, but they're just not there. The long left, and again, this left hook comes out from Brady trying to counter, and the shot wraps over the top, wobbles the head, and then that's it. Just every single one of these shots lands. The accuracy is really, really good as well for Morales. Jumps on top, bit more ground and pound. He gets the job done. Great work from Morales. Beautiful distance control. Clinched and framed well when the takedowns came. The overhand is wild, but he was landing it. And again, if you ask me, for Brady, it was because he was trying to counter left hook that every time that left hook came out, every time that left hand came away from the face, the right was wrapping over the top. It should be pretty interesting to see where his career goes next with the length and everything. All right, next matchup, we're going to talk about Leon Edwards, Carlos Prates, two southpaw kickboxers going head to head, two Muay Thai fighters. But there is a detail on this fight and this finish that I don't think I've seen anyone else mention yet. Two southpaw guys, they love the long range attacks. Initially though, look at the difference in the footwork, the bounce from Prates, and this is a very flat-footed step and slide style. The first attack from Prates is this linear attack, which is going to send Leon straight back. Now, if you've seen the end of this fight, this kind of looks pretty similar, but a difference here is Leon is in southpaw. This lead hand here, it's coming back, but this right hand guard from Leon, nice and easy. He's retreating out of space, no problems, but it does tell Carlos that Leon is going to go straight backwards as well. As this fight continued, there were a lot of long range weapons, inside leg kicks from both guys, but Leon did a good job slipping to the outside here, counters with the right, doesn't quite land, but bangs the left back behind it, which does fakes a shot down. It's a beautiful takedown, wraps the back of the leg, gets the hands together, but it's this underhook here from Prates just in, so he can then turn into him as well, that keeps him on the feet. And then he uses that underhook to keep Leon up, stop the level change, and he's got one hand here between the legs right here. This can also stop those knees, but also when he level changes, he can follow him down and help lift the guy up. So that's an advantage of these long arms as well that Prates has. A little bit later on in the fight, and Prates was really pressuring Leon. He was so comfortable. Like, this is a very, very close range fight, and his hands are down, man. And Prates is using this to try and land shots. You'll see a nice little fake here. He's actually just going to look at the ground before he sends this hand up here as well. And again, on the lead side of this left hand, Leon could just cover with his own lead side, right? But lifts up the hand, tries to clinch back, but Prates is gone. Anyway, builds a base up from here, but key for me really was the diligence to go 2 hands on 1. Generally, if you can get 2 hands on 1, you're going to stop the choke. You can change position quite easily, but it also traps the underhook in arm here as well. Well, Leon's trying to fish, but for Prates, this is a good lockdown position, right? There's no threat here from Leon. Leon's just hanging on. He's put his back to the fence to take some of the weight off, and that's when you get this, because from his perspective, well, I've got what I want. I've got 2 on 1. As long as I got this, I can get out of this position. And he tries to here. It's a lovely trip, though, from Leon on the back leg. That was really, really well recognized. Doesn't get up from this position, though. This is where the round ends, and we go into round 2. Now, in round 2, the southpaw kickboxing match, I think Leon starts to do quite a good job on the outside. He starts to get these teep kicks going. He's pulling out a range of the kicks of Prates, countering the kicks of Prates as well, pulling that inside leg. Right here, though, you see him for the first time off this teep kick, land and stay in orthodox. Leon Edwards does change stance a lot, but in this fight, he mainly fought southpaw against another very dangerous southpaw kickboxer. When you're the southpaw, you're used to fighting opposite stance fighters, and so you kind of build a game around all of these weapons coming from the rear side, traveling distances and causing loads of damage. When you're against another guy the same stance, it's all more on your lead side weapons, as well as your back, but it's a different game. Leon is the first one who switches here though, and it leads, in my opinion, to the end of the fight. Switches back there, it's only momentarily. And right here as well, we're going to see Leon drift once more into orthodox. Prates is so switched on and has obviously been fighting his entire career against orthodox guys. He wastes literally no time. He does what you want to do against an orthodox fighter 101. You take your lead foot, you put it on the outside to take that outside step angle. This is exactly what he does in one smooth motion. Puts the right foot on the outside, huge step because of these long legs. And now on the open side, the lead hand is now the left. The back right's trying to cover, but the left just goes straight down the pipe. And it takes Leon out, man. There we go, straight down the pipe. And that's it, Leon, in orthodox, gets caught. So one more time here, Leon Edwards drifting forward, switches to orthodox. Prates wastes absolutely no time. His foot's already in motion. He's going to take his big lead step to the outside, hop as well, not even just step, hop, which is going to generate the extra power to throw that straight left down the middle. If you ask me, switching to orthodox, it kind of set this finish up. Prates knew exactly what he needed to do. He's landed that shot so many times. It's a great finish by Prates. As soon as he saw his moment, he took it. Super impressed by that one. And unfortunately for Leon, it's just a minor mistake in my opinion. He doesn't normally go orthodox. He did for 1 second. And he gets knocked out. All right, let's talk about BSD versus Dariush. Dariush, very good with his leg kicks. I like that he does a little fake and chops this calf straight away. And he's got great calf kicks here. And in fact, as BSD comes in, we get another cat combo here from Dariush off the long steps. He tries to cover distance. Left hand over the top, just misses. BSD pulls out, but as he comes back again with the momentum side, he chops this calf. And BSD actually goes down from this calf kick, which creates this scramble, trying to grab the back of the head. Dariush, though, committing to this single collar as this left uppercut comes up the middle, inches away. The knee to the body lands here, and then BSD steps back and squares up his hips. He's almost not in southpaw anymore. The right leg's fallen back. So now he's kind of loaded all that weight on that lead side, and he just rips a huge left hand from squared position. Dariush is on one leg with a collar, doesn't let go of it, just goes right over the top of the collar, on right by the ear, puts him face down. Make no mistake, that's a huge amount of power generated there for BSD, and BSD really squared those hips up nicely and just threw everything into that left hand, put him out. It's a great knockout. All right, and finally, we're going to talk about Bo Nickel. All right, he had a great performance, and it was all around level changes. Now, as a wrestler, before you do a takedown, you have to level change. But now, Bo has turned his level change into a disguise for any number of attacks, and he showed him off really well in this fight. So we'll see the constant level changes early. Obviously, Vieira's going to back up. He's going to level change himself. But Bo did a great job mixing up what he was doing off the level changes. Level change, and this is a 2 over the top. All right, ooh, long straight 2 over the top, nice. Level change, immediately after, long straight 2 to the body. One of the best things Bo was doing in this fight was firing that 2 to the body, and I really liked how he was going rear hand first against the opposite stance fighter. So again, all these level changes, low leg kicks as well, and body kicks he was sending the whole fight. Level change 2 to the body once again. Love that shot from Bo. High, low, another level change, this time the left hand, but then we are going to level change again into a takedown attempt. If you're Vieira, man, it's not just about setting patterns that he's going to go, oh, he's doing this, I'm going to react this way. When you're doing this much, you don't really have that much control over how your body reacts. Your patterns have been set by your opponent. You could kind of control what you're doing, but you're going to already anticipate. You're moving faster than your brain can control. So for someone like Bo, all of this level changing is really playing with Vieira. And am I going high-low on all of these shots? Here's a nice long body kick up the middle. Almost looks like it's going to go high. Another level change here into a nice lead uppercut straight left, which was nice. Not just level change straight, it's level change, but the attack is coming up as well. And then the finishing shot here as well. It's the same level change uppercut, which Vieira's actually going to parry down, but it's all to set up this head kick. And the hands come high first, but Vieira thinks it's going low, and boom. Lovely left high kick from Bo Nickel, who thought he had it in him. No follow-up shot required. All about those level changes. Disguising the left high, disguising the left low, left high, takedown, body kicks, and now head kick to finish. Great work by Bo Nickel. All right, guys, that's 322 in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to do more of this, explaining the knockouts from pay-per-views and how they happened. Let me know who you thought was the best finish from the card as well. I know some of you are going to have your opinions about who did well, who didn't, but and let me know if you want me to do one of the main event fights as well, because I can cover that in detail also. Thank you for watching today, guys. Appreciate your support on the breakdown. If you do enjoy the video, give us a thumbs up. Definitely helps a lot. If you're new here, subscribe. There's plenty more on the way. I'll see you in the next one. Oos.